Hi,
Hi,
I'm Sheree.
and I'm Chantal. Why did you say that so timidly, like you are not sure who you are?
I
I'm Sheree.
maybe I don't know who I am.
Oh, you better find yourself, girl.
Is this how we're starting off?
Yeah, this is how we're starting off.
Right. Okay. Yeah, this is who starts a pod with their mum.
She does.
I do.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's been a while.
Yeah, let's
You
address the
haven't
elephant
you
in the
haven't seen
room.
us. Christmas happened, December happened, Sheree was away, and
Mm-hmm.
I've had some ill health, still battling with it, but I'm hanging on in there, you know. Yep. So we haven't really done anything, but we are back.
Yeah.
We ain't going nowhere.
No.
So yeah, where did you go? What was you up to?
I went to Ghana for
Woo-hoo!
a wedding. It was lovely. It was lovely. It was sunny. It was hot. Lovely beaches. Yeah, just an overall vibe. Honestly, I didn't want to come back to the UK. As soon as I came back, it was just raining, and I was just, oh, this is
So
not
would you like to visit Ghana again?
absolutely, absolutely.
What was the best thing about it?
The best thing. It's gonna sound, I don't know, maybe a bit controversial. The best thing, yeah, was going to a country where everyone's black. But it's only because when I went to Tenerife, there were a lot of stairs and
What do you mean stairs? People
like people
staring?
just staring like they've never seen the black person before in their
Oh
life.
really?
Yeah, literally. And I was just like, oh, this is, awkward. But there was none of that in Ghana, obviously, because everyone's black. So.
So you felt more comfortable in Ghana?
Absolutely. I felt like I was at home.
So do you feel more comfortable in Ghana than you do here? What do you say?
I mean, maybe. I don't know because it's a very tricky one because obviously I've lived here my whole life and I've known here like forever. But I don't know, there was just a sense of community in Ghana that wasn't in London.
Same
That's
here.
not in London. For example, like random people just saying hi to you. Like I remember I got lost one day and I literally went up to some random auntie and asked her for help and she got me a cab and everything. So
Okay.
literally,
You
yeah.
didn't tell me you was lost in Ghana.
Oh yeah. I got lost. But at the same time, I didn't even panic then because I just felt
Comfortable.
literally it wasn't even a thing where I was like, I'm
Mm.
not.
I guess when you go to other countries, you realize that we're not very I don't know what the word is for us here.
Friendly.
Maybe friendly. The only time I feel like people was friendly was during lockdown because everybody wanted to talk about
Really?
kind of lockdowns. But you're queuing up to go in the supermarket and people want to have a chat about what's going on and stuff like that. I found um just because of the situation. But I feel like on normal, I mean, if someone smiles with you or says good morning, you kind of know, oh, what's that all about? Because it's just weird.
Yeah,
But in
it's
some
not
countries you go, it's standard people for smiling and good morning
exactly.
or whatever. So yeah, I
Exactly.
hear
We don't
that.
have that here.
Okay, so when do you plan to go back?
December, God
Ooh.
willing, if I gotta get my money up.
Okay, you will get your money up, girl. Anyway, let's do what we do
Anyway,
best or what we normally do first, which would be a
game.
uh-huh. So what are we doing?
It's kind of like, are you smarter than a 10-year-old? We're just going to be asking some general knowledge questions that, might not be general knowledge, but
I just
we'll
hope we ain't got the
see if,
same kind of questions.
I doubt
Because you know how we roll. We don't what's the word? Premeditate.
No, but the thing is,
But
if we had told each other questions, then we could
I
have googled the
know, but that's
answers.
what
So
I
it's
mean.
like,
So I'm just letting everyone know that there might be the same questions. So
yeah,
then we might have to just skip it or whatever. So
we will
I'll ask you
see.
my questions first.
Okay.
How many questions are we doing each?
I have 5.
Okay, I think I've got more, but I'll just pick 5. It's fine.
Okay.
I'll pick 5, and then yeah. We'll see who gets the most points, I
my
guess.
whiteboard. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Let's go with the first question. So these questions are for a 10-year-old should know the answer to these questions.
And I'm 25, so
yes,
hopefully,
and I'm much more than that, double. The first question is, and these are A, B, C, D questions. I'm double your age and one, aren't I? Because I'm 46.
That's not double. If you were double my age, you'd be 50.
Oh.
Good thing I've only got one math question.
Oh, yeah. Double. That's true. It's not double.
No, it's not double.
Why did I think it was double?
I don't know.
This is not a good start for me for these questions. I'm worried now. What's going to happen? All right.
You'll be aight.
The first question. How many stars does the American flag have? A, 40, B, 45, C, 48, or D, 50? Boop, 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 boo! What have you gone for?
That was too easy.
50. No, you have to put A, B, or C, or D.
Oh,
please. So,
what was that one?
D, you put for 50. D, yeah. Okay, that is correct. It was easy.
Yeah. Oh dear. Now I'm thinking about my questions.
You ready? Your one's hard.
I don't think they're that hard.
Did you just make them up like they're for 10-year-olds or they are for 10-year-olds?
I googled questions and they gave me key stage 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I picked some of them were even key stage 4, key stage 5. It's fine.
So that's more than a 10-year-old.
No, it's not.
Of course it is. That's key stage 1 or key stage 2, and then you get secondary schools like key stage 3 and 4. Listen. You try to embarrass me on.
I'm actually not. I genuinely thought key stage 5 was. I don't know.
No.
Do you know how long since I've been in school? Anyway.
Well, it's long. I've been out of school longer than you. All right. The name hippopotamus comes from the Greek word A, water horse, B, water mammal, C, water elephant, or D, water pig.
Okay, that's actually kind of hard still. Could you repeat or no?
A, water horse, B, water mammal, C, water elephant, or D, water pig. B, water mammal. That is incorrect. The answer is water horse.
That's I was gonna put that, but I was like, no. Whatever.
Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
How many teeth should an adult have, including their wisdom teeth? Is it A, 32, B, 34, C, 30, or D, 26? You need to ask Auntie Marva. She's a dental nurse. She'll be able to tell you. Come, are you cheating? Oh,
no, I'm thinking.
Come on, quickly.
My
A, 32.
Anyway.
B, 34, C, 30, D, 26. Reveal. D, 26. No, the answer is A, 32.
That's not. Oh, I'm actually
crap.
No, this is no. This is a lesson to me. Follow your intuition, because I always think of the right answer, then I second guess myself, and I'm like, actually, let me put this instead, and then I get it wrong.
Okay, so is it 3 questions so far, and 1 correct answer? Yeah. So we've got 2 more to go.
I'm not doing well.
All right, next one. Who is said to have discovered electricity? Is it A, Albert Einstein, B, Isaac Newton, C, Benjamin Franklin, or D, Marie Curie? Sorry, can't read my own writing. A, Albert Einstein, B, Isaac Newton, C, Benjamin Franklin, or C, Marie Curie?
Electricity, yeah?
Yep. Who is said to have discovered electricity?
Got the light coming on with the electricity.
Spooky.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
You ready?
Yeah.
Go. Yeah. What's that? C.
Yeah.
Yep. Cookie. Benjamin Franklin. Well done. So 2 out of 4.
Right.
All right. Last question.
Yeah.
It is. What's the largest ocean in the world? Is it A, Atlantic, Indian, Pacific, or Arctic?
Okay.
Atlantic, Indian. You've answered already?
Yeah.
Okay, what have you got? C, that's correct. Pacific.
Yeah.
So you've got 3 out of 5?
Yeah.
All right, so I've got to
Can you
beat
beat
that.
my score?
Well, probably not, because you're not giving me the right age range questions. Gonna give me some questions for some 18-year-old and stuff.
No,
so
it's definitely not 18-year-old
see how people
questions.
have to cheat for win. Ooh.
Okay. Right. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. What was the name of the last queen of France? Is it A, Marie Curie, B, Marie Antoinette, C, Mary Osmond, or I put C twice, or D, Mary Frederickson?
Are you guessing that name?
No,
or is that what you got?
That's what I've got.
Read the answers again, please.
A, Marie Curie, B, Marie Antoinette, C, Mary Osmond, or D, Mary Frederickson?
Marie Antoinette sounds familiar, but I don't know for what. But I don't think. Why are you laughing? These guys, which 10-year-old knows the answers to these flipping questions? You're cheating.
Every time I do quiz, you complain.
Because
no, I'm gonna no.
I'm just gonna say there. See, you don't know.
It's no, you're wrong. It's Marie Antoinette. See, this is what this is the
so
lesson.
I was right.
Don't second guess yourself.
Mary Antoinette. Okay.
You've all learnt a valuable lesson today.
Because you was laughing, stupid.
No, because obviously I didn't want to. I don't want to give it away. Sorry, it's giving. Sorry, none of that. Okay. What do you call a group of crows? A massacre. B, a mutation. C, a million, or D, a murder? C. That is incorrect. It's a murder.
They're gonna murder somebody.
Huh?
Right, nothing. Go ahead.
This is evidence.
Evidence of what?
Threat. Okay. What species can live underwater and on land? A, fish. B, reptile. C, amphibian, or D, invertebrate?
B. I don't know. I don't want to play anymore.
No,
I don't want to play anymore.
That is not correct. It's an amphibian.
Oh, okay. I mean, you only got 3 right. I didn't go. I haven't been to school for many years, so yeah.
Okay,
that's my excuse.
Right. Okay.
And you cheated.
I didn't cheat. Okay. Which country is the largest in size? Is it A, Russia, B, India, C, China, D, Brazil? Remember I said in size, not population, in size. So let's just think about that.
B, India.
No, it's A, Russia.
Okay. All right. Is that it?
There's one more question, but I don't even know if I want to do it because it's
hard because it's for like a 16-year-old.
No, it's not. Okay. All right. You collect 48 pieces of Halloween candy. And
do you know what? Let's just stop there. Do you know why? Because I don't do Halloween, so I won't be collecting any Halloween candy. Alright, so it's done.
Finish.
What kind of maths question you're giving me? And this is for a 10-year-old.
Allegedly.
All right, go on. Tell me it. I want to hear it.
Oh, dear me. You collect 48 pieces of Halloween candy. Your parents say you can eat 2 pieces a day during the week, and you can have an extra one on the weekends. How long will it take for you to finish all your candy?
You got A, B, C, D?
Yeah. A, 2 weeks. B, 3 weeks. C, 4. Or D, 5 weeks.
And I've got how many?
48. So remember, you can have 2 during the week, so that's...
Yeah. Okay, 3 weeks. But not Halloween candy, we don't do that.
Well, that's just what the question
Easter
said.
eggs or something.
All right,
might be
enough.
better.
Yeah, Easter egg.
Yeah, I like a good Easter egg.
I can't lie, 48 Easter eggs sounds mad though.
Yeah, that's a lot. I don't need 48 unless they're the little mini, you know, the little mini ones. I like those. Anyway,
Enough
so
about
I've got
Easter.
1 point.
Yeah.
Okay, well done, Sheree, for winning. Your prize is to keep doing the pod with your mum.
Yeah. What's next? What's next? Oh, I'm next. I'm next. Go. Let's see what's next. So we can go next. Hey. So we got approached on Instagram by ABC Conversations. They specialize in mother-daughter communication, and you know, since we're mother and daughter, they reached out to us and they said, "Hey, can you know,
seen your podcast?
Yeah, they were like, oh, we saw your podcast. You know, love what you're doing. Here are some cards. You know, you can have a discussion with your mum on the podcast." And I was like, yeah, sure, of course, I'll do that. And they sent us a little letter here with the cards. They said, hello, we love your podcast and are excited to see how you will utilize our cards. We are thankful for this opportunity. ABC Conversation. So shout out to Destiny and Myra in the US. They sent us these cards here so we can have a talk. You can see on the back there, they've got their logo. Yeah, so feel free to check them out on Instagram. I'll put their Instagram in the description. I might put it on the screen as well. Yeah. K is for knowledge. What do you feel like is important for me to know? This can be anything.
I think it's important for you to know that I love you. And I think it's important for you to know that you are loved, you are talented, you are intelligent, you are beautiful, and you can do exactly what you want to do.
Okay, that's lovely. I don't know why I thought this was going to go left when I read the question at first, but that went right.
Okay.
Should I say what do I feel is important for you to know as well?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I think it's important for you to know that you were dealt some cards when, you know, you had me in the house growing up, but you know, you did the best you can with, you know, how difficult I was and such, and you know, your a lot of mums wouldn't be able to handle what you've handled over the years, so
it's been hard.
All right.
I'm not gonna lie.
All right.
It's been hard.
All right.
I'm not gonna lie.
All right. Yeah, so honestly, thank you for, you know, that. And I feel like everything that's happened and that has led us to this moment has been a blessing, honestly. I feel like that character development kind of had to happen, and those years had to be kind of hard so we can have like an easy, better relationship now. Yeah.
Agreed. Yep, definitely. Yep. Thank you for that. Well said. It's nice to know I'm appreciated, and
absolutely,
even though I made mistakes and stuff along the way, you still appreciate what I've done. So
absolutely,
that's nice. I feel like I've done more positive than negative. These cards are good, aren't they?
They are. Hey. Shout out to ABC Conversations.
Hey. All right. This is honesty card. They're very pretty as well.
They are.
This one says, what moments do you find it hard to be honest with me?
I don't know, you know, because I feel like I more or less tell you everything,
Yeah, I feel like we have quite an open relationship. We can talk about all sorts of things like work, relationships, sex, like
Some might
everything.
think, oh, I'm a bit too honest, but you know, I feel like, I don't know, like, especially because I know my mum is a very honest person. I would want to go to her about a lot of things. Like, I'd tell her all kind of types of tea, like some palaver I'm having with friends, and she'll be like, "Oh, I just think," da, 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 and I'm like, "Yeah, that's true." Kind of change my perspective a bit. So I can't really think of anything, to be quite
Yeah, I
honest
think we're
with you.
very honest, and I think because of my counselling background, I always look at things from every angle. So you're having a problem with your friends, but I'm saying look at it from their point of view as well. So it gives you another insight into things that sometimes you don't look into, because I think sometimes you're a bit tunnel
Tunnel,
vision
yeah, I can be
sometimes. So I feel
actually.
like, yeah, I think, and if you know you're dressed and you don't look good, I'm gonna be like, what are you doing? What are you wearing? Like, what's
Yeah,
that?
what
Like,
is that? No,
literally,
change.
you
No.
can't go out like that. Haven't I taught you better than this? Like, go and sort yourself out. So I think we're very honest about
Yeah,
everything. Really, we
pretty
have a very
much.
open relationship, and I like that because I like that my daughter comes to me for her honest opinions, really, and not outsource it where people maybe don't have her best interests at heart. Um, so yeah, I think we have a good, honest relationship.
Mm.
Yeah,
Okay.
you do your next one.
My next
I
one.
like these cards. We need to get some more.
Shout out to ABC Conversations.
Hey.
um, Gentleness. What areas of your life do I need to be more gentle with?
I would say I feel like back in the day, I was a bit rough on you, like because you were a bit. Sheree has like attention deficit disorder, and she was a bit odd growing up. Like literally, I have to lay her clothes out in order for her to put them on.
Okay,
Sorry,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
Here you
just
go.
little
Here you
things.
go.
She
Here you
can't
go.
cross the road
Bear in mind,
properly.
I was young. I was like six,
Yeah, so I
seven.
feel like
These
I was
kind
a
of
bit
ages,
hard on
not
her sometimes
teen
because it's
years.
like I want you just to be normal and manage to do normal things like
And
other children could do, or just function in a normal way. So I think I might have been a bit hard on you back in the day, because I just wanted you to be like everybody else, I guess.
I think also, um, especially within like the black community, black people, they don't really understand these kinds of things. Like people with like neurodivergencies or stuff like that, like it's not really a thing for them. So me growing up with like ADD, ADHD, whatever you want to call it, if you like, a lot of black people don't understand that because it's not really a thing. It's just like, oh, you're just being a bit
Lazy, maybe,
lazy,
or
or you're, you
bit,
know, just
bit stupid or a bit slow or
stupid or
something, isn't it?
whatever, or
Yeah.
bad breed or whatever, running up and down, screaming, shouting. Yeah.
But we're better now with it.
Yeah, I mean, it's yeah,
I guess
I'd say so
I
for
think
sure.
I understand how you operate. I mean, you're better. You're even better in yourself now. You're like a different person. So where you used to be shouty, yeah, I wanted to have an argument. I know that if I start with you, we're just going to argue. Nobody's listening to anyone. So back in the day, I used to say to you, when you're ready to talk to me, come and find me and we can talk about it, because I can't hear when you're shouting. So I feel like we learn how to deal with each other.
Yeah.
So that we're not just arguing and we're not getting anywhere. But now we don't really argue. She might huff a little bit. I might raise my voice a little bit, and she'd be like, "Why are you raising your voice?" or something. And
Yeah,
I'll be like,
just
pipe down a little
holding
bit,
on.
or yeah, or she starts and I'm just like, oh, she's in one of those moods, so let me go about my business.
Yeah, but that's very
One
rare
thing I must
now.
admit to you, when you realize that you're wrong, you do apologize, and I do like that. So yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, one more card. I like these cards. Like literally, where can we buy these cards from? Like, We need to go to their website
yeah,
and see what's happening. But I'm loving it. I think it's a really good thing that people can really get to know each other. If you're willing to be open, I think, because some people, I don't know if I could do this with my mum because she's not so open about certain
different generation.
Yeah. So
boomer.
She's a boomer, not me. So yeah. Okay. This one is forgiveness. And the question is, what does forgiveness look like to you?
Forgiveness to me, I mean, forgiveness to me is learning from the past and growing. And I mean, I guess in a way you don't really forget, maybe you don't forget it, but you just kind of take those lessons and you just kind of just say, okay, this happened, yes, but how can I sort of change my perspective and how can I use this as a way to sort of learn and grow from it? That's what forgiveness looks like for me, and just not holding that against anyone. Like, not, you don't hold that against, like, once you've forgiven, you don't hold it against them. Like, you don't
throw it in their face every time you get an opportunity,
bring it up again and just cause
I think much the same for me. Forgiveness. I'm a very forgiving person. I think I try to live good with everybody. People have done certain things for me in the past where maybe I shouldn't be talking to them or shouldn't associate with them or whatever. But I'm like, that was then. This is now.
Yeah.
You're a different person. I'm a different person. I mean, you'd have to do something really drastic for me. And I'm not saying I'm not going to forgive you, but just to like shut you off, just not talk to you, not communicate with you at all. It would have to be. But sometimes it has to be that way, like literally for the better. But it's not just because I don't talk to someone, it doesn't mean I want anything bad to happen to them or I'm wishing them any bad, because I don't wish anyone any bad, whether I talk to you or don't talk to you. There's members of my family that I don't talk to, but I don't wish them any bad. It's literally wish you all the best, but we just don't talk, and we sometimes we have to cut people off, whether they're friends. I had a friend that I kind of stopped talking to. I don't have a grudge against her, but she just wasn't for me anymore, or what I needed as a friend. So it's just like, grow apart and whatever. But I think forgiveness is literally being, well, I wouldn't even say adult, you don't have to be adult, but knowing when to say sorry, when to forgive, when to move on, when to draw a line in something, and not to let something affect how you live now in a negative way, I would say.
It's true. Yeah, I don't feel like just because you forgive someone, you don't have to have that same like relationship that you had with them before. It's just not. It's not always realistic.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, something that's been heavy on my heart.
Why?
I don't know.
Just be normal.
I don't know why I am the way I am. I just am.
She's acting. She's auditioning for something. She does lots of accents. She does it at home. Sometimes she's Australian, New Zealand, South African, American. She's quite good with. I told her to try voice acting. So if there's anyone out there,
anyone watching, hire me. Yeah. Okay.
You can hire me too, but I'm not good at all those accents business. But
hire us. Yes, we wanted to discuss something else that was kind of bugging me a bit. Like, it's just bugging me. Because I'm seeing lots of examples of this in my everyday life, but I'm not gonna say too much on that. But I will say this:
part of the thing,
we need to talk about racism in the medical field, and more specifically towards Black women. Yeah, I do have an example, but I just realized it's on my phone, the same phone that we're recording on. But from memory, I remember, was it Serena Williams? Yeah, she basically had to push to get medical assistance after she'd given birth. And it turns out like there was something seriously wrong with her. And it's just like, even as a celebrity, big celebrity, Serena Williams, yeah, she had to push and fight for that medical attention that she should have gotten. Like after giving birth, like you're very vulnerable. And it's just kind of like, oh, why am I having to fight to get seen to after, like, that's just basic medical attention, no? And it's like, in this country, we don't pay for healthcare. We, get it under the NHS. Hopefully. But I must say this as well, yeah. I don't have beef with the NHS. I have beef with the government, but that's the whole, because obviously the NHS are only working with how they're being funded. So if the NHS is not funded properly, then how are they supposed to ensure that they're giving people the care that they need? Obviously, as a black person, for some reason, it's thought that like our pain threshold is different because we're black for some reason, and it's like that doesn't make sense. Like,
I've never endured anything like that I am aware of. I've had 2 children. One was a C-section. One was a normal delivery. I do feel that I felt quite, yeah, I hear what she's saying, but my thing is, I don't know whether it's specific to a black person, or if it's more specific to generally women. We have babies all the time. You should be able to get up on your feet and basically get on with it, because people have babies every day. So even after having a C-section at, was I 20 at the age 20? Yeah, 20, whatever. It was like, get up, get on with things. I could barely move, but it's like baby crying in the cot. I can't get to the baby. Nobody's interested. Yeah, but again, I don't know if that's how they deal with everybody, or if it is literally a black woman thing. You should be stronger than that, or I don't know, because there is a lot of black midwives and stuff out there. So my thing is, are they doing it as well, or is it just because it's underfunded? They've only got so much time that they can spend with people. They might have 3 or 4 women, each midwife, who is delivering a baby in a night. Do you get what I mean? So therefore they have to spread themselves, and also there's only so much they can do. So I don't know. I'm not a midwife. I don't really know how it works. Maybe they probably need more midwives, because they need a lot more of everything in the NHS. So they're probably only working with what they can. But for me, in general, I feel that I've had babies, I've had illness, I've had treatments, I've had scans, x-rays, I've had all kinds of procedures on the NHS, and I feel that for me it's been okay. I don't really have anything really negative to say, or a very negative experience, or an experience that would say racism. Personally,
it's more just the concept of black women being deemed as, having a higher pain tolerance than maybe white women or white people or any other race of person, which is kind of causing negligence. Like I've heard stories of black women going through like some things like after giving birth, and like they've complained about pain in their chest, and then they're just kind of like, oh no, you'll be fine, and it's just kind of like, and then it leads to something else, and then it's just kind of like, why did it take so long to sort of get to that? Even it's not a black woman, but I was watching a clip on Twitter, and it was this guy. He was in police custody, and he kept complaining. He kept saying, oh, I've got a headache.
Yeah, I saw that.
You saw that? Yeah. And he was like, and they just thought he was just faking it.
Because do you know what it was? I'm not defending them at all, but he said he had a drink, so they thought he was a bit drunk. They don't know him. I'm always devil's advocate, aren't I? I'm looking at it from every angle.
We shouldn't advocate for
no, what I'm trying to do is look at it from, because I when I watched it, I said to myself, if I was one of the police, would I think that he's just drunk? Because you said you've had a drink, you're slurring, you're not steady on your feet. Yes, you're complaining for your head, but that could be because you've drunk too much. So there's a lot of symptoms there that look like someone who's drunk. But obviously, if if you came in like that, I'd be like, what's wrong? Do you know what I mean? And even if you said I've never seen you drunk like that. So is it that you're drunk like that? Or is it that there is something seriously wrong? Obviously, if you were just sitting at home, you haven't drunk anything, and then all of a sudden you appear to me to be like that, then I know there's something definitely wrong, because you're unbalanced, you're slurry, your head's hurting. So, yeah. But yeah, I feel like, to be honest, they should have definitely called someone to help him, because he kept saying, my head, my head. He was disorientated. He was slurry. And yeah, definitely something should have, even if they thought he was drunk, just to be peace of mind. Exactly. With, okay, he's just drunk, there's nothing wrong with him. Then yeah, thankfully he's alive and well. But he went through, he was speaking at the end of the show, but he went through a lot. He was on life support and everything like that. So it was he had a bleeding on the brain or something like that. So, and obviously it looks like because they arrested him and said he went into someone's house and had a shower or something. But whether that happened or not, I don't know. But if it happened, obviously that would show that something's wrong with him, because he's just gone into someone's house, it just doesn't make sense. Yeah. But obviously he's not thinking straight. But again, if you don't know him, you're not going to know what his normal personality is. Okay, I'm thinking, would he have had that same treatment if he was white? That's all I'm thinking. Okay, well that probably, I'm going to say probably not, especially when it comes to the police now, because I feel like we've seen lots of things happen to black people that, if it's a white person, they would approach it differently. 100%. So I definitely think if it was a white, it's like the shooters. You see the shooters in America, they're all nicely arrested, the white people. A black man does less than that. George Floyd, he's on the floor with a foot in knee in his neck. So we see that anyway. It's plain to see that is happening. But hopefully the fact that we are highlighting it more, even the TV show is highlighting things like that as well more, that maybe people will realize and things will slowly stop happening. We're given more of a fair shot. I don't know. But then also I feel like as well, we're changing it a little bit, we're not changing, but within the NHS, maybe we need to have more black people trying to get in higher positions, also for the police, more black people need to be getting themselves involved, become a police officer, get into that field. And that's the thing, this is what a lot of black people do. It's like, how are we going to make changes if we're not in there to be the people to make the changes and to bring up those conversations that things need to change? Do you get what I'm saying? It's easy for us to complain about it, and there's a bigger percentage of white people there, but unless we start to be the percentage and not be the minority anymore in things are not going to change for us. But it's just frustrating. Like, why do I have to put myself in that position to be treated like a person? Yeah, I hear that. But annoying. that is just how it is, isn't it? So, but yeah, it's unfortunate. It is the world that we live in. Yeah. We just have to make the best of it. Best out of bad situation. Honestly, you get dealt a difficult card when you're born black in the world, but I wouldn't be any other thing. And on that note, goodbye, good night. We hope you enjoyed episode 6? Could be 6. But yeah, again, apologies for the long stretch, but we
wait,
are.
wait. And I gotta say something.
She's gotta say something.
I've got a bone to pick with Spotify.
Oh,
because I've been trying to upload the episode on Spotify since episode 5. I haven't been able to upload episode 5. I probably won't get to upload this one either. So it's just on YouTube for now. But it's okay because
can you open a new Spotify account?
I don't know how that's gonna work because obviously we've got the email and stuff. So it's just kind of annoying, to do.
I don't know. This is the thing. I don't know anything when it comes to social media. I am really rubbish. This is all I can do. Sit here and talk. The rest of it, Sheree does, because obviously she did multimedia and journalism. But sometimes she's a bit grumpy to do things. So
listen, I'm carrying the social media on my back,
but she wanted to, because when we discussed making the pod, she knew I knew nothing about editing or anything like that, because I didn't go to university to do multimedia journalism. I did counselling, so I don't have the skills to edit. So get on with it.
It's not just the editing. I do the editing. I post on all the social media. I got to reply to messages and.
Okay, that's your job.
I'm just saying, it's a lot.
Job. Yeah, just good. Keep doing it. Do it well.
I will.
You'll be rewarded.
I might complain a bit along the way, but I will.
Complain. That's what she says to me all the time. I'm using it on her. So yeah,
because. Sometimes you just be doing
whatever. I'm a mom. That's what we do. But anyway, thank you for watching episode 6 of
Who Starts a Pod with Their Mum?
She did.
Me.
So yeah, have a good week, peeps, and we'll be back soon.
Bye.